Corals reefs are one of the most diverse and important ecosystems on the planet. In this section, we'll take a closer look at the animals that inhabit these unique underwater landscapes. First, let's talk about corals themselves. Corals are actually animals, not plants or rocks, as some people may think. They are made up of tiny, individual polyps that secrete a calcium carbonate skeleton, which eventually builds up to form a larger coral structure. Corals provide important habitat and food sources for many other marine animals, and they also play a critical role in protecting coastlines from storms and erosion. Fish are another important group of animals found in coral reefs. They come in all shapes and sizes, from tiny goby fish that live in small crevices to large, colorful parrotfish. Many fish in coral reefs have intricate relationships with other animals, such as cleaner fish that remove parasites from larger fish, and clownfish that live among the tentacles of sea anemones. Invertebrates are also an important group of animals found in coral reefs. These include animals like sea stars, sea urchins, and snails. Invertebrates play important roles in nutrient cycling and help maintain the health of the reef ecosystem. Finally, sharks and rays also inhabit coral reefs. These predators play important roles in regulating the populations of other animals in the ecosystem, and their presence can be an indicator of a healthy reef ecosystem. Overall, the diversity of animals found in coral reefs is truly remarkable, and studying these animals is critical to understanding the importance of these ecosystems and how we can work to protect them for future generations. In this section, we will discuss specific examples of coral reefs and their unique challenges. Coral reefs all over the world are facing a number of threats, and it's important to understand the specific challenges faced by different coral reef ecosystems. First, let's talk about coral bleaching and the Great Barrier Reef. The Great Barrier Reef is the world's largest coral reef system, stretching over 2,300 kilometers off the coast of Australia. In recent years, the reef has experienced several episodes of mass coral bleaching, caused by warming ocean temperatures. This has resulted in significant damage to the reef's ecosystem and has raised concerns about its long-term survival. In the Caribbean, overfishing has caused the collapse of fish populations in some coral reefs. Overfishing can disrupt the balance of the ecosystem by removing important predator species, leading to an overgrowth of algae and a decline in coral health. Finally, in Southeast Asia, destructive fishing practices such as dynamite fishing and the use of cyanide have caused significant damage to coral reef ecosystems. These practices not only kill fish and other marine life, but they also damage the reef structure, making it harder for corals to grow and thrive. Understanding these specific challenges faced by coral reefs is crucial for conservation efforts. By addressing these threats, we can help protect these delicate ecosystems for future generations. Coral reefs are one of the most valuable ecosystems on the planet. They provide shelter and food to millions of marine species, and are a source of livelihood for many coastal communities. However, coral reefs are under threat due to various factors, including climate change, pollution, and destructive fishing practices. As a result, many coral reefs are in decline and in urgent need of restoration. One way to restore coral reefs is through coral propagation and transplantation. This involves taking fragments of healthy coral from existing reefs and transplanting them onto damaged reefs. The transplanted coral fragments will grow and eventually form new colonies, helping to restore the damaged reef. Another technique for coral reef restoration is the use of artificial reefs. These are man-made structures that are designed to mimic natural coral reefs. They provide a substrate for coral to attach to, and can also provide shelter for fish and other marine organisms. Coral gardening is another innovative technique for coral reef restoration. It involves growing coral in underwater nurseries, which are then transplanted onto damaged reefs. This technique has been shown to be highly effective in restoring coral reefs, as it allows for large-scale propagation of coral. Looking towards the future, continued research on coral reefs will be crucial for their long-term protection and conservation. Understanding the effects of climate change on coral reefs and developing new technologies to study them will help us develop effective strategies for mitigating these threats. Investigating the potential for coral reef restoration can help to recover damaged or degraded coral reefs. In conclusion, coral reefs are vital ecosystems that support a diverse range of marine life, and their continued protection is essential for the health of our oceans. By understanding the threats facing coral reefs and implementing effective conservation efforts, we can help to protect these valuable ecosystems for future generations. Thank you for watching.